There was a story doing the rounds that the list of questions traditionally asked of head injury victims to check for concussion, what's the date, where do you live, who's the Prime Minister, had had to be amended in light of the current incumbent's tenure, as the widespread disbelief that he was still in office was producing a rash of false positives. Which might explain, thought Claude Whelan, why he insisted on being addressed as PM. But like all his ilk, the man was dangerous when cornered, and one thing politics was never short of was corners. "You know the biggest threat Parliament faces?" he asked Whelan now. "A cyber... No, that's the biggest threat the country faces. The biggest threat Parliament faces is democracy. It's been a necessary evil for centuries, and for the most part we've been able to use it to our advantage. But one fucking referendum later, and it's like someone gave a loaded gun to a drunk toddler." He was holding a newspaper, folded open to Dodie Gimbel's column. "Read this yet?" Whelan had. The PM quoted from it anyway. "Who are we to turn to for protection? Yes, we have our security services, but they are services only in the sense that a bull services a cow. In other words, dear readers, a cock-up of the first magnitude." Whelan said, "I'm not entirely sure that works. She goes from plural to... Yes. We'll get the grammar police onto her first thing. Do they have actual powers of arrest, do you think, or will they just hang her from the nearest participle?" Whelan nodded his appreciation. He was a short man with a high forehead and a pleasant manner, the latter a surprise, given his years among the intelligence service's backroom boys, a fraternity not known for its social skills. His ascent to the top rank had been unexpected, and largely due to his not having been involved in the crimes and misdemeanours which had resulted in the desk being vacant in the first place. Having clean hands was an unusual criterion for the role, but his predecessor's shenanigans had ensured that on this occasion at least it was politic. It did mean, though, that his experience of actual politics was on the thin side.